My name's Paula, Family Relationship Manager for Unique Community Services as part of the Catalyst Care Group. As a Family Relationship Manager, I pride myself in being an advocate for the clients that we're supporting, but also being there for the families, because I think the family is very important as well to the person who's being supported. So if you feel that your family member is being supported in the best possible way, then you're more relaxed and you're less stressed. And that is something that I'm very proud of, that it's about building that relationships with the family member to make sure that they're informed in every aspect of the care that the family member is getting. So yes, it's about the centre of that person, the client that we're supporting, it is about them in the first most, but as a family member you want to make sure that your loved one is taken care of in the best possible way. So whether that's a child, an adult, we all need to know that our family members are being supported in the best possible way. How I do that is I make sure that I spend time with the client that we're supporting, and also with the family member who needs the support as well, to make sure that they're supported. I support the clinicians with any coaching that needs to be done as well, and the family member then can be 100% sure that the service that they're getting from the Catalyst Care Group and Unique Community Services is the best service that they can get for their loved ones. For myself, I make the time to liaise and meet with the family member, but also be there and observe the clinicians with the client, and it is all about making sure that that person gets the best quality of life that they can do. I'm proud of where I've come, and I'm proud of who I am to obviously tailor that within the Catalyst Care Group. I want to give my best at all times, and I know that if I'm truthful to myself and truthful to the families and the clients that we're supporting, but also the clinicians, the overall service that that person will get with the support will be obviously the best and have massive impact on that person's life. What makes the Catalyst Care Group different from others, I'd say other providers that are out there, is the fact that we have the family relationship managers who go out and support the families, the clients and the clinicians. Not many services that I can say that I've known that they've had a family relationship manager. The impact that we've made as family relationship managers, and for myself, as I'm speaking individually, I've seen families at crisis point who need their loved ones supporting and making sure that also that they have some sort of life when that is happening as well. So we had a family who was at crisis. This is just an example of the work that we do. The family at crisis, the father mainly was being subject to quite a lot of abuse. The family members didn't go out. Mum and dad couldn't sleep in the same room. Sister never went out for a meal with a boyfriend. So we went in, and as a family relationship manager, I supported the family member, supported the client, and this family member is now living his aspirations, where he has now got a job. And now with the client support as well, this person has gone on holiday, gone on the train for the first time in his life. He has built the bond, relationship, trust with the clinicians. And for me as a family relationship manager, I went in there with support for the family and many other families that we do support, by listening to the family member as well, understanding what support they needed from myself, and then working with that so that the trust was built between myself and the family member. They had time out to speak to myself. I made sure that I was available with the time that they could get that support as well. And in the end, we've got to understand that if your family member is looked after and supported in the best possible way by living their aspirations, the family members feel that they can relax and let that care just with the clinicians take over. And then you can see by the impact that it does on everybody within that family life. So my role, I would say, is so important to the whole of the family, the client and the clinicians, making sure that we see that massive impact. And that's what I'm here to do every single day. The role that I'm doing is something like I've said before earlier on, that I'm very proud of, but it makes me so privileged that I can see somebody smiling every day and living their aspirations. That puts a smile on my face, and if I'm happy, I know I'm going to, make that all around for somebody else. So yeah, I'm loving the job so much, but it does give families out there that little bit extra that they're not getting from another provider.